How many of you can honestly say that you get a good night's sleep when out hiking? And how many of you have tried several pads and pillows trying to get a higher comfort and a better night's sleep? And I would say most of us have. So today's episode will be very straightforward and on subject because I will talk about my 3 favorite pillows. One being brand new and one I just tested out for 10 nights straight just to see how it compares to my normal pillow and the ones I have been using for the past years. I will look into the weight, the size, the fabrics and everything you need to know to understand which one of these 3 will give you the best comfort on your next hiking adventure. No time to waste, let's do this. Bringing a nice pillow on your hiking adventures for a good night's sleep for me is a no-brainer. On top of that, very lightweight alternatives do exist today, and all of the 3 pillows I will talk about are all lightweight enough, even if you're a ground counter. First of all, choosing the right pillow is based on how you sleep. If you're a back sleeper, stomach sleeper, or a side sleeper like me. Secondly, the weight and the bulk is of importance, of course, because you don't want to bring something heavy and bulky, and because of that, all 3 alternatives in today's episode will be inflatable pillows. But don't let that scare you off. All of the 3 are comfortable, lightweight, and will take up like no space in your backpack, and on top of that, very affordable. I will talk about one pillow at a time and in the end give you my verdict and recommendations. Starting out with the heaviest one of the 3, I call it for short, the Ergonomic. The Ergonomic, well, like the name implies, this I would say is the most ergonomical choice of the 3 and also the latest addition to my collection of pillows, the Zero pillow from Flextail. Flextail was kind enough to send me a copy to try out and to review on my channel. Now, the Zero pillow weighs in at 140 grams and if including also the included stuff sack, it weighs in at 144 grams, 6 grams lighter than stated on the website. The 2 things that stands out with this pillow is the ergonomical shape and the soft fabrics. Both are good features and will help you to get a good and comfortable sleep. Because of its shape, it will fill the gap between your head and your shoulders, giving you great support like you can see on these pictures, both for side sleepers and back sleepers. Stomach sleepers, I would say, need to maybe flip it around and use the more flat part of this pillow, and maybe also let a little bit of air out. The size is 44 centimeters long and 29 centimeters wide. The height in the high end is 13 centimeters and in the low end 8 centimeters. The pillow is sold in many stores but is easiest available at Flextail's own website, flextail.com, and costs $25.99 or about 300 Swedish. But remember, you will get a 15% discount if you are using the code ROBERT15 during checkout. You will get it slightly cheaper and support this channel at the same time. I tested out this pillow for about 10 nights straight and I never used it like fully inflated, but let me tell you, this is one of the most comfortable inflatable pillows I have ever tried. The only thing that could make it slightly better would be if the plastic inside would be a little bit stretchy. But I didn't feel any pain in my ears or anything, so I can't complain. This pillow is actually so good, so when I came home from a trip, I actually bought a new pillow with similar ergonomical shape for my bed at home. The final thing I almost forgot to mention is that this pillow also has a pad strap, so it will stay in place all night long no matter how much you twist and turn. Now, on to the next pillow, the budget. The budget. Well, this is a cheap pillow and the cheapest of the 3 and one that has been around for some time now, and this is a second version of this pillow. The one I'm talking about is the Aluft 2.0 from Trekology. This one you can get really cheap on Amazon or directly from their website at Trekology.com and costs 200 Swedish or about $20. This is a pillow I've been using myself for a long time and only changed it for the 3rd and final pillow I'm about to review and the one I've been using for the past 2 years. So stay tuned and find out what that is as well. The Aluft 2.0 is 40 centimeters long, 30 centimeters wide and is 10 centimeters high and weighs in at 106 grams. I wouldn't say the shape is ergonomic, but not far from. When lying on my back or side, I get the support that I need. The 2 biggest advantages with this pillow is the fabric that is somewhat flexible, giving a nice and soft feel. And just like the Zero pillow, it has an included pad strap, making the pillow stay in place no matter what. The fabric on this pillow isn't plasticky or anything, so you're fine using the pillow as it is. No need for a cover or using your t-shirt or anything. Like I said, I've been using this pillow for a long time and I find it perfect for side sleeping and back sleeping, but for stomach sleeping, well, I don't know, because I never sleep on my stomach, but I guess you might need to let some air out to make it comfortable. All in all, this is a really good and comfortable pillow, cheap to buy and easily accessible on a lot of different websites. There's nothing really to complain about. The next pillow is the one that I normally use and have been using for the past 2 years, and the one I normally recommend for those seeking an ultralight comfortable pillow for their ultralight setup. In today's episode, we call it for short, the Feather. The Feather, I call it just because it is light, like a feather. At 44 grams and in full comfort, I give you the Dreamsleeper from Big Sky International. This pillow I have been using for the past 2 years. It is good, it is lightweight, and I haven't looked any further until Flextail sent me the Zero to try out. The size is 50 centimeters long, 30 centimeters wide, and when fully inflated, 10 centimeters thick. Now, some say this is a bad pillow because of leakage. You will get puncture holes, the valve will leak and so on, and it will not hold up to the wear and tear on the trail. I say it's a lie. Well, maybe not a lie, but it all depends on how you handle it. I normally just fold it and store it along with my sleeping clothes at the bottom of my bag. And so far, after more than 2 years of use, not a problem. But if you're still worried, now Big Sky actually have a warranty for this pillow, saying if for some reason your pillow develops a leak within 1 year of purchasing it, send the leaky battery back to Big Sky for a free replacement. Now, I believe that to be very generous from Big Sky, and I hope it also makes you a little bit more secure if you're interested in buying one. Now, back to my experience using it. As a side sleeper, I believe it to be high enough for me to get a good support. The shape makes your head stay in the center, and the fabric, or plastic in this case, is stretchy, making it soft and nice to lie on. It doesn't include any pad strap or anything like the 2 other pillows, but I don't mind. I like it as it is, and it stays in place anyways. I don't normally use this pillow as it is, but I bring a buff as a pillowcase, and I recommend you doing the same. You will get a softer and better experience than sleeping directly on top of the plastic. This will not add to the weight because I bring it anyways, but if you don't bring a buff, we can always use your hoodie or your t-shirt or whatever you have. The valve is a more traditional one, so here you need to use your mouth to inflate it, but I believe that to be okay. When it comes to the price, this is the most expensive of the 3, but not by much. If buying directly from Big Sky at bigskyinternational.com, you pay 407 Swedish or about $40. I will leave a link down in the description to Big Sky International, and that goes also for the 2 other pillows, the Zero pillow from Flextail and the Aluft 2.0 from Trekology. You will find everything you need down in the description, along with links to my lighter pack and some other stuff. So which one to choose then? One is ergonomic, one is cheap, and one is super lightweight. Here are some recommendations. If you prioritize price and just want a cheap pillow that will do the job on your next hiking adventure, Aluft 2.0. If you prioritize the weight and want the perfect pillow for your ultralight setup, the choice is easy. You go for the Dreamsleeper. If you know you're picky with pillows and you have a difficult time finding the right pillow for your hiking adventures with the highest comfort and that luxury feeling, you can't go wrong with the Zero pillow, because even if the other 2 are good and very comfortable, this is a higher level of comfort for sure. Now I hope you enjoyed today's episode about my 3 favorite pillows, and if you did, that you also took your time and subscribed to this channel. Now I hope to see you again soon. Safe hiking and bye bye.